G'day, my fellow media collectors. I'm Troy, and I'm the comic book movie collector. And today we have my monthly collection update. So let's see what I picked up for the month of May 2026. Let's get into it. And yes, welcome to May's update. Now, I have a massive haul this month, so much to get through. So I'm not going to dilly-dally around. I'm going to get straight into it, or otherwise this video might be an hour plus long. So I am going to briefly go through most of it just so I can get through it, a lot of it. Now, first off, I want to thank my good mate and partner in crime, Dell, at Dell on Movies. Now, Dell sent me some stuff, and he had some, I helped him out there a little while ago, and he said, oh, I've got some stuff that might help you out. I'm just like, sweet, no worries. And then I also won a competition on his channel as well for something else. And then he threw in a couple of surprises. So it was quite the package that I got. Now, first off, the first one he sent me, and this was the one that initially started this off, because I said, hey, I'm missing this. He's like, oh, I've got this. Do you want my old copy yet? No worries. And that is Supermiss on DVD. Now, these look like these low budget kids ones. There's another one that's like Super Babysitter, I think. So this is about a school teacher that's a superhero. Yeah, for me here, oh God, I've looked at a few copies. I'm looking at like 30 bucks plus, easy. And Dell sent it to me for free. So thank you so much, Dell. I really appreciate that. That's definitely one I'm ticking off the list. And the next one he sent me, now this is the one I won in a competition he had. He was giving this away as he got an update, and he was giving away this awesome package. Honestly, this is super awesome. Now, it's not comic book related, but this is True Romance. This is a Blu-ray edition, a special edition from Arrow Video. Now, there was a J card on here. I've taken that off, but this is what makes this one awesome, because these Arrow ones are special. So we get the Blu-ray, comes with art cards, ads, the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. That's that. Whoop, let's put that there. A poster, which I'm not going to unfold, but there's two different sides to it, and an awesome booklet which covers a whole heap of different stuff. Whoop, my hands aren't working today. Look at that. Honestly, I can't get over how awesome this is. Such a great set. Thank you so much, Dell, as I try and put it all back together quickly. This is awesome. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie I've been after for a while, and I got it. It's brilliant, honestly. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. So that's that one. And then he sent me a freebie, which I wasn't expecting, but it's something I've actually been looking for, and that is Hero at Large. Oh no, the sticker's still on it. Oh, look at that. Hero at Large. Now, there's a sign. There's the back with a John Ritter from the 80s. It's about a guy, I think it takes up the mantle of like a fictional superhero and then actually becomes a superhero. It's some sort of, I think it was like a TV movie maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely one I have been looking for a while. And Dell, out of the blue, must have seen that I didn't have it in my collection, big collection updates, and he said, hey, I've sent you this surprise, and it's very much a good surprise. And another one that's going to save me a mozza, because yeah, honestly, $30 to $40 plus to get it from the States. I've never seen it here in Australia, only in the States. So yeah, super happy. And then he threw one more in for me, and this is Superman versus Nature and War. Now, looking at this, I haven't watched it. I think this might be the Fleischer cartoons. I'm not 100% sure. Now, I do have the Fleischer cartoons on Blu-ray, but still, always love getting interesting releases and different ones. So, thank you, Dell. This will definitely go in the collection. So, there you have it. All from my good man Dell over there in the States. He hooked me up with a great amount of stuff. So again, I appreciate it, Dell. Thank you so much, mate. And that is Supermiss, Hero at Large, Superman, and True Romance. Next couple I have for you. Now, this is what I've been looking at for a while. And finally got a hold of it at a reasonable price. I hate to say it, it's actually been quite pricey, and that is Richie Rich. I know, the original Richie Rich movie with Macaulay Culkin. Now, I don't know about my friends in the States, might be quite easy to get for you guys, but for here, us in Australia, they are going for $20 to $30 each. I don't know, because it probably don't, they've obviously out of print, but $12 was actually the cheapest one I could get, and it's the cheapest one I could get for months. I've actually been watching this for a good 6 months now, and this is the cheapest one I could find. I've been wanting to pull the trigger on that for a while and finally start on the Richie Rich. But yeah, I just couldn't get over it when I first started looking for it, how expensive they all are. I just don't get it. But anyway, I finally got this one, so I'm happy with that. So that starts the Richie Rich. Now, next one I got, I want to give a shout out to a subscriber and friend over at Insane Ian Comics and Gaming. Now, he's just started up a channel, which I will have the link down below if you want to go check him out and subscribe. He's doing similar things where he's showing off physical media and that, and he did a massive update of what he's got this year, and he had some fantastic stuff. Honestly, if you love these type of videos, go over and check him out and subscribe. I watched the whole video, and I saw some stuff that made me remember, oh, that's right, I need to try and track that down myself. And what was that? Brenda Starr on a DVD, and I got this off eBay for $5. That's right. I'll just pop that there. Now, this was one of those classic comic strips from like the 30s or 40s. Now, he got the 40s, it's called Brenda Starr, Reporter, Star Reporter, get it? Now, he got the 40s serial. There was a 13 chapter serial back in the day, and then it reminded me that I've seen this 80s movie with Brooke Shields and Timothy Dalton, and I thought, oh, I need to get that. Well, $5, you can't argue with that price. So that started that, and now I'm looking for that serial. Hopefully I can find a decent price, as it was only released in the States. So thank you very much, Ian, for that. As usual, there's so much to collect, sometimes I forget what I'm looking for, and thank you for the friendly reminder. So there you have it, Richie Rich and Brenda Starr on DVD. Okay, next couple I have for you, and this is one I come across by accident just recently in my eBay searches. I think it was under my comic book eBay search. I didn't even know this existed until just about a month or so ago when I first discovered it, and then had a bit of a look and managed to get these couple. What is that, you ask? Well, that is Alien Dawn Season 1 Part 1 on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $5.50. Yes, that's right, $5.50. Not a bad price. There's a few around the $5 to $7 mark if you're looking for it, at least here in Australia there is. And oh, it broke. Oh, what happened there? Oh no. Oh, they don't make DVD cases like they used to. Anyway, yeah, if you're looking for it, relatively easy to come by here in Australia. I'm not sure in the States or wherever else. So what's this one about? From what I've read, it's about a group of teenagers, one of which father drew a comic book which warned of an impending alien invasion. Interesting. But comic books are involved, so I had to get it. And the next one, well, here we go. Season 1, Part 2 on DVD. And I got this off eBay for the same, $5.50. Yeah, same thing, around the $7 to $10 mark. There are a few pricier ones, but yeah, I managed to pick this up for $5.50, and they're all in relatively almost brand new condition. So not going to be too hard to find if you're looking for it. 3 disc set, so that's 6 for the whole season. Not sure what it's like, never heard of it before. But the premise is interesting that their dad knew of this impending alien invasion, but instead of telling them, decided to put it all through a comic book. Right, makes total sense. Kids television, hey? They'll try anything. So, yeah, happy to get them for that price. So that is Alien Dawn Season 1, Part 1 and Part 2 on DVD. Okay, next couple I have for you. Now, this is one I knew of but hadn't really looked for as yet because I thought, well, it's just going to be still too expensive because it's relatively new. Well, new-ish, shall we say. And that is Resident Alien Season 1 on DVD. And I got this off eBay for $17. That's right. I'll just give you there. And there's the back. So this is the one with Alan Tudyk. I can never pronounce his name properly. You know him from a lot of stuff, and it's all about this guy who's a alien that comes down and becomes a doctor, I think, and lives in a small town to see the human experience. Definitely something I'm really keen to see, and because he's quite the comedy guy, I'm sure it'll be quite funny. And it's based off a comic book. There you go. I bet you didn't know that. I knew of this for a little while, but like I said, waiting to see a good price, and managed to come across this at a good price. And of course, what else did I get? Yep, Resident Alien Season 2 on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $17. So yeah, I actually got the two of them together for $34. This guy had the two of them together. Now, if I wanted to buy these separately, honestly, you are looking at $30 each. So to get the two of them for $34, I was like, yes, please, shut up and take my money. So yeah, the other two seasons are still pretty pricey at the moment, 3 and 4. It only goes to 4. So I'm gonna have to wait for that one for a little bit. But happy to get a start on this and get these two seasons for around that usual trigger price of mine, between the $10 to $15. So $17 for the two. Very happy indeed. So that is Resident Alien Season 1 and Season 2 on DVD. Do you want pop vinyls? Do you want action figures? Do you want Lego? Do you want Playmobil? Well, then you want Pop Toys. It's the only place I go for all my pop culture needs. So go seek my mate Andrew on Facebook at Pop Toys AU, on the web at pop.toys, or at his store at Moorabbin, Victoria, and tell him Troy sent you. Okay, next view I have for you. So this one is one that I've been looking for a while, since last year when it came out, and managed to find it at a reasonable price. And shout out to my mate Will, who I've been talking about collecting these. I have finally got it, mate. That's right. Red Sonja on a Blu-ray, and I got this off eBay from the UK for $24.10. So that's actually a good price. I've seen it here. I've only just seen it here in Australia just pop up. Only on DVD. I haven't seen the Blu-ray at my local JB, and it was like $40. So to get the Blu-ray for $20 and from overseas, no less, I was like, thank you very much. Still don't know what the movie's like yet. Haven't had a chance to watch it. Very keen to give it a watch and see if it's any better than the original, which Will says he just finally got the original. Good on you, mate. So yeah, I can't wait to watch this and compare it to the original. So yeah, curious to see, but very happy to finally get that as well. Now, next one I got, this is one of these weird and wonderful ones that I don't know if a lot of you even know. Now, what is that, you ask? Agent Beetle on a DVD, and I got this off eBay in the UK for $25.92. This is one I've actually been watching for the better part of 3 or 4 years now. This actual one, I'm surprised it's still been on eBay. I'll just put that there. Now, you'll probably notice it's all written in German. Yes, this is the only way I can get a hold of it. Good old Germans love their physical media. I thank God for them, because sometimes you wouldn't get these copies. Now, Agent Beetle, you're probably like, who the hell is that? Well, he's a public domain hero. He's kind of in the lines of like the Black Bat and was it Captain Legacy or something like that. There's a few like that that are public domain heroes that people have done these low budget movies on. Now, I've got a few of them, and this one I've been looking for a little while, so curious to give it a watch. It looks absolutely atrocious, but I'm very happy to get it because it's so hard to get, especially like a US version. I can't say I've seen a US version because it's such a limited run, but the good old Germans, they know how to do it. They hooked it up, so I'm very, very happy with that to finally get that, even though it's all written in German. But the movie's in English, don't worry, I can still watch it, it's all in English, but the cover's all in German. Next one I got, now JB, my local JB, well actually all JBs, not just my local one, but they had a big sale on, and I managed to pick up Tales of the Walking Dead on DVD, and I've got this from, obviously, JB Hi-Fi for $15.98. So happy to get that. It was marked down from $36, I think it was, down to 15 bucks in this sale. Found it in a bargain bin and went, thank you very much, because I have seen it online for about the 30 buck mark. Wasn't really keen to pay that for it. So when I saw it for 15 at my local JB, I went, yes please, I will take that. So there you have it. Red Sonja on a Blu-ray, Tales of the Walking Dead, and Agent Beetle on DVD. Okay, next few I have for you. Now, I've got the next 6 that I'm going to show you. As I said, JB had a big special on, and that necessarily wasn't what the special I went in for was. This one I found, the Tales of the Walking Dead was one I found extra. But the special they had was all 4Ks and Blu-rays were buy one, get one free. And of course, I literally grabbed my wallet, grabbed my car keys, and drove straight down to JB. I was like, I'm in for this. And I did have some things in mind, and I managed to pick up a couple of those things, but then I got some bonus stuff as well that I didn't know. And one of those things I was super keen to pick up, and it was the first thing on my mind, was this one. And that is, yep, Superman on 4K HD. And I got this from JB Hi-Fi for $18. Now, I've just rounded out the prices, so I'm not going to go through the whole, I bought this one for this, I bought this one for that. This is what, I'm just going to, the 6 of them I bought for X amount of dollars. I've divided it by 6, so to me they all cost $18 each. So I'm going to do it that way. I've just been super busting to actually get a proper 4K HD version of this, so I can sit in and watch this in proper 4K HD, not streaming 4K HD. Don't believe what they tell you. That's not necessarily 4K that you watch on streaming services. It all depends on your internet speed and a whole lot of things, but at least when you get a 4K, you actually watch it in 4K. So that's a little tip a lot of people don't know. So yeah, very happy to get this, watch all the special features and everything. Really, really happy to get that. I think this was about $38, I think, something like that. Yeah, so for $18, super happy. Next one is one that I've been watching for a while that I really wanted to get as well, and it's an update, and that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Stinko Vision Blu-ray, and I got this from JB for $18. That's right. So I've been looking to upgrade my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 3 live action movies, to Blu-ray, and I thought, instead of just getting the plain old one, why not get this umbrella release, which is the Stinko Vision. So I'll just give you a look there. Now this one's a funny one. Now gotta love Umbrella for their doing unique things. So there you have it. Now you see the numbered things on the side. There's scratch and sniff. God, that takes me back to the 80s. Back when I was a kid, they used to do a lot of scratch and sniff stuff back then. Will I be doing that? No, God no. This is collectible. I'll be keeping on to that. I'm not actually going to participate in the smells. So yeah, I am super happy to get that for 18 bucks. This was about $30, I think. So yeah, look, that's a great, interesting, different one, shall we say, as opposed to just getting the normal cheap Blu-ray. Get this U-Butte special edition one. So I just need to get Secret of the Use and the third one. So yeah, that is a great start to that. Next one. Now this is one I'd heard that he heard of the show. I knew the show existed, but I didn't know that I actually released it, and I found it by accident and I just grabbed it straight away. And it is Scott Pilgrim Takes Off the Complete series on a Blu-ray, and I got this from a JB Hi-Fi for $18. So there we have it. Now this was a series not long ago, a cartoon series, which expands on the live action movie from what I understand. So I really want to sit down and watch it because I absolutely love the movie. The movie is so much fun. The movie's great. It is so underrated. It got really dismissed at the theaters, but it's definitely one of those movies that I can put on any time and watch it the whole way through and enjoy it. Honestly, it is a great film. I never read the comic though, but I really enjoyed the film. So yeah, I'm really keen to sit down and watch this show and see how they expand on that movie. And yeah, and grow the universe, as they say. So there you have it. Some great pickups there. Superman on 4K HD, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Stinko Vision on a Blu-ray. So the next three I have for you, same thing with the JB Hi-Fi discount. I got this one I've been putting off for ages, and it hasn't really come down in price that much either, so that's why I finally got it this time. And that was Venom The Last Dance on Blu-ray, and of course from JB Hi-Fi for $18. There we go. Now this one, yeah, I know a lot of you out there have already got it and had it for a while. I've really been hanging off on this one, waiting for it to come down in price. I have seen the movie. Let's face it, it's just like the other ones. It's not great. It's okay, but it's not great. I mean, for me, those Venom movies didn't work. Why? Because there's no Spider-Man. It's as simple as that. That's just my opinion. If you like them, great. But yeah, I just think that you need that juxtaposition. But anyway, that's without going into it too much. But yeah, I'm glad to have it and finally finish off that Venom trilogy. Next one I got, it's not comic book related, but I needed one to finish off because I needed one more. So I had a look and I found something to finish off something else I've collecting, and that is John Wick Chapter 4 on a Blu-ray, and of course I got this from JB Hi-Fi for $18. So there you go. For any of you out there that are John Wick fans, I know I am. I very much enjoyed there we go, very basic. Enjoyed that series. I haven't actually watched the fourth one yet. I've watched the first three. Loved them, so curious to see what they do with 4. And then I think there's the spin-off Ballerina, which I'll have to have a look for as well. So, you know me, a bit of a completist, so I need to get the other one. And last but not least, now this is one, like I said, I'm trying to power through these. Now I'm down to the last one. After this, I've only got one more to go. And what's that? The Flash Season 9 on a Blu-ray, and I got this from JB Hi-Fi for $18. Now that's not a bad buy because this was $45, so managed to get a great saving on that one. So that only leaves me now with Season 7, I think, is the only one I'm missing. Yeah, because I originally got 6, 8, this is 9. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 7's the only one I don't have. And I was looking for Season 7 there, and they didn't have it. So, yeah, a bit bummed about that. I was hoping to finish it off with this special, and because I wouldn't have got this one. I probably would have got another Flash. But unfortunately, well, the search continues to finally finish the Flash series. So, yeah, so there you have it. Venom, The Flash, and John Wick on Blu-ray. And yes, we're down to the nitty gritty, down to the end of it now. We've only got a few more to go. So just when you thought you were going to watch a collection video without seeing him, nope, I saved him to last this time. The only reason I saved this to last is because this almost made the bargain of the month. And who's that? Yes, I'm sorry to all those out there. It's, yeah, your old mate, Benny 10. That's right. Here is a Ben 10 Omniverse Volume 2 on DVD. And I got this off eBay for $13.42. That is a really good price. Now, There are 4 volumes in the Omniverse, so they're a 2-disc set. So for this complete series, there's 4 discs, 4 discs, no, 4 sets, 2 discs each. And the first one, easy enough to get. You can get it relatively cheap. I think I got mine for like $10. Fourth one, it's not too bad actually. The fourth one was a little easier. 2 and 3, whew, they're a lot harder to get. And the cheapest I was looking at for, say, this one, for instance, was anywhere from $30 to $40. And this guy literally just came along out of the blue and offered it at that price. So I bought it straight away because I knew the bargain I was getting. Honestly, go on there. Every other one you'll see, which there isn't many, honestly, $30, $40 plus. I can get it from the States. There are a few in the States. But yeah, with postage, I'm still looking at $40 plus. So for $13.42, oh, couldn't believe it. And of course, guess what I got next? Yep. Ben 10 Omniverse Volume 3 on DVD, and I got this off eBay from the same guy for $13.42. Yep, I got the 2 of them together. He had just these 2 volumes, the 2 volumes I was after. He didn't have 4 or 1, he just had 2 and 3. Oh my God, I couldn't believe my luck. And there it is. I can put Omniverse to bed. Now, for those of you keeping score, so when it comes to Ben 10, I am literally down to the wire. There's the Ben 10 Generator X movie. That one's anywhere from 60 to 80 bucks. Looking to pick up a cheap copy of that eventually. So that one's on the watch list. That'll complete. Then there's the last season. I've got volumes 1 and 2 of the last season, but there's a volume 3 and 4 apparently, but I haven't actually seen them, so not sure. Hoping they do exist, and once I get those 3, then I am done. That's it. You will not see Ben 10 again unless they release something else down the track or do a new cartoon. But yep, nearly at the finish line. Yes. Oh, so happy to get these, to mark this off, because like I said, I've been watching these for a while, and yeah, I was looking at nearly $100 to get the 2 of them, and to get the pair of them for like, what's that, 1320, 27.50 or something like that. I mean, come on, how good's that? That's a great price. So very happy indeed, and almost made the bargain of the month. So yeah, there you go. Ben 10 Omniverse Volume 2 and 3 on DVD. Okay, yes, we're down to the final one, and as you can see, like I said, there was a lot there. Now, like I said as well, Ben 10 come close, but it can't beat this one for, yep, you guessed it, the bargain of the month. That's right, bargain of the month time. Now, this is one I've been watching for a while, and this one got bargain of the month over the Ben 10 because of its rarity and its price. So I got it for a good price, and it's a hard one to get a hold of, so I was happy to finally knock this off the list. And what is that, you ask? Dun, 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 dun. Who Wants to Be a Superhero Season 1 on a DVD, and I got this off eBay in the US for $53.72. Now, I'll get into the price on that in a minute. Let's just give you a look at it. Now, this was a reality TV show by Stan Lee back, I don't know how many years ago now, but it was all about people wanting to be a superhero. So they dressed up as their superhero and tried to prove that they were the better superhero. I'm only surmising from what I've read on the back, and then they ended up becoming a comic book character or something like that. There's actually a season 2 as well, which I'll get into. So what makes this so special? Well, one, it's super rare. There's, I think if I searched eBay right now, I'd only see like maybe 2, maybe 3 copies of this up for sale. And season 2, I've only seen 1 up for sale at the moment. I haven't seen another one. There was one a little while back that actually had signatures from the cast, and that was pretty pricey. I wasn't going to get that one. But, so, $53.72. Is that a bargain? For me, yes it is. You are looking at anywhere between, okay, say if I was buying it, 120 to 180, around that. Yep. So as you can see, that's about a third of the price of some of the ones I've seen, and they're all roughly around the same price. These sci-fi runs of these ones, very limited. So yeah, you can see where the price is. Now if I want to get season 2, yeah, the starting point's about 150, and like I said, the signed one was going for like 350, I think it was. So yeah, I don't know how soon I'll get to, or hopefully I'll come across a decent priced one, but when I saw this one for this price, I jumped on it straight away. There's a few sticker marks, and it's not, I mean, it's still in pretty good nick. It's a little rough around the case, but for the price, I'm very happy with that. And to finally knock that off the list, I don't know. I mean, I'm curious to see what it's about, but some of the old later Stan Lee stuff doesn't actually stack up anymore. But anyway, it's still for the collection, as you know it. Yep. So very happy to get this and put that in the collection. And that is Who Wants to Be a Superhero, Season 1 on DVD. Next week on the show, we are going to look at the Super Friends Season 6 from 1981 on DVD. So make sure you tune in for that one. Thanks for watching.